This is Cheddar, and that's Cheddar's nose. And the reason I point it out is because today we're going to read a new story called Norbert's Nose. They look alike. Norbert doesn't remember much about the beginning, except that it was dark and there was lots of nudging, licking, and crawling. Sometime later, Norbert's eyes opened, and he finally got to see his mommy and his 3 sisters and his 2 brothers. They all had soft, curly black coats. And their undercoat was amber brown and white. All had white muzzles and white paws. White muzzle, white paws. Norbert's mommy was so beautiful. All dogs in his family were Bernese mountain dogs. They were from the Swiss Alps, close to the city of Bern. Cheddar's listening. Norbert's family were working dogs. They specialized in pulling carts through the most difficult mountain terrain. The first day of cart school got off to a bad start for Norbert. He put his cart harness on backward. It wasn't natural for Robert, and he had a difficult time. Even when Norbert figured out how to properly work his cart, he just did not enjoy it. His brothers and sisters loved it, but Norbert would much rather go into the forest and play around in the dirt and leaves. How you doing, Cheddar? Norbert loved to dig up dirt taters. At least that's what he called them. No one else in his family cared much about dirt taters. His sisters and brothers even laughed at him. This made Norbert sad, and he would avoid spending time with them. One day when Norbert was out on his own, he met a strange-looking Bernese mountain dog. He sniffed his new friend and learned that this was no Bernese mountain dog, even though his fur markings were just like Norbert's. His new friend, Oscar, was a cat. But Norbert and Oscar joked that Oscar was a Bernese mountain cat. They shared the same sense of humor and felt like long-lost brothers. Norbert found out that Oscar looked quite different from his brothers and sisters, and like Norbert, he also enjoyed going on long walks in the woods. Oscar's brother and sister preferred to stay home and take long naps in the sun in front of their house. When Norbert told Oscar about his love for dirt taters, Oscar knew just whom to ask. Rupert, a local truffle pig, knew everything about mushrooms and other edible things found in the woods. "This is no dirt tater," said Rupert. "This is a beautiful truffle that you found there in the forest, Norbert." Rupert told his friends about a famous chef who paid a lot of money for truffles. So after talking and planning, Norbert, Oscar, and Rupert decided to go into business together. They were an odd trio, but they liked each other very much. Norbert and Rupert would find and dig up beautiful truffles, and Oscar made use of his many connections and friendly personality to sell the truffles. Soon they became famous for their truffles and did very well for themselves, and they never worried about what others thought. The end. Cheddar. Cheddar. Oh, nose looks just like it. Look at that. Nose looks just like it. Say bye-bye, Cheddar.